I can win this one. This is harsh winds makes me cry and makes me die. That's pretty much the big point of this. We get rid of all these. We want to try to high roll this. You know, that's essentially what yeah, this is what this deck is. Pretend like we had to think really hard on that mulligan. It was insane. I can't believe we made those decisions. The only 2 drops he has is Glory Seeker, Trifarian Glory Seeker. That's it. So if I could get a high roll, that'd be really cool, but I don't have a Cursed Keeper, so I can't really do that, can I? So Omenhawk, you're gonna have to do the job. I almost naturally pushed past there. So, 2 Reckoning. This is awkward, isn't it? They play Glory Seeker. Who really cares? I don't care about Glory Seeker. They always have it though, don't they? No Glory Seeker, so Trapper is the next thing. It's probably going to be an open attack here for that reason. We have this now to protect as well. We can't really afford to pass, and we can't afford to play the Archer, so we go for the attack here. So there is that. I can't really do anything else here. Culling Strike would counter a Glimpse, and I'm not really desperate enough to Glimpse right now. I do have the Fury of the North. Have my— oh, yes! Okay, so here is going to be an Icefield Archer. 100%. If they play— this is such a very strange move, because this one was played first. Yeah, should be fine. So I play on this, make this Ash attack really weird. They could play Frostbite. I think this is a must though. So they're worried about Fury. Reckoning is kind of bleh here. So we want to be able to play Fury of the North in any turn that we play. We could play Caretaker. Then we would have to Fury of the North the Bark Beast to counter a Reckoning. The fact that they didn't attack probably means there's a good chance that Reckoning is in the hand. If there's not though, this turn is pretty insane. And I can still technically counter it and be okay. And it does help. It does help my They Who Endure. So if they play Reckoning, it sucks a little bit, but it makes the Fury of the North pretty good. So there's a Reckoning. Play it here. Pretty expected outcome. And they either have to eat this damage with the Ash, or they eat 7 damage to the face. We'll wait on that. I don't want them to play a 2-drop. Or they couldn't. They'd have to play Omenhawk. So they have to decide if they want to eat this damage or Ash dies. Either one is pretty good for me. I would prefer them to eat the damage because I have They Who Endure in my hand. And then I hope for no harsh winds after that. So they're down to 10, which is really good for me. So there's Glory Seeker. It's fine. That was from the left. That was the top deck earlier. This is really good. The Sejuani is going to help delay a lot, so this is going to get frozen. Not a huge deal. Just chump block the Ashe. Really not a big deal. The question becomes if we want to use Glimpse Beyond, but we don't because Cooling Strike destroys us, so we'll play Sejuani instead. We want to put as much pressure as we can. They're only doing 5 damage here, which isn't that good for them. So I'll definitely play the bigger Sejuani. Just freeze us. How do they deal with this? I mean, they could play Shunpo right now, but this is frozen, and I could still take the block just fine. They can freeze plus Cooling Strike, but they don't have Ice Veil Archer. They'd have to use Harsh Winds, which they can't do this turn, obviously. But they could if I were to play Fury of the North on it, so I can't be too aggressive and preemptively play a Fury of the North. Do I play the They Who Endure, and then they have the ability to play Harsh Winds, freeze both of them? Only do some chip damage, but they would keep things up, and that would put me in a little bit of an awkward spot. They are going for the Shunpo, which I'm really not upset about. So the Sejuani dies now, but I'll just play the other Sejuani and we'll kill the Ashe. She's only 2 out of 5. This gets punished more by Harsh Winds, and we don't have Atrocity yet. However, next turn it makes Sejuani and Sentry a better play. But this does for sure clear something, and I don't think I can look past that. I mean, of course, you know, that could happen too. It's really bad for me. I can't really do anything about that though. I just lose, I think. That sucks. I feel like I played a pretty good game there, but there was literally nothing I could do. It sucks. The Shunpo actually destroyed me, but I didn't get the high roll hand at the beginning I really needed. Nothing I can do. Sucks. Really sucks. This list only runs 1 times Ruination and 1 times Vengeance. Let me open it up though. Curse Keeper's really good. Ooh, hello, my beautiful. Bum bum ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. So against this game, we always develop, more or less. There's only 5 cards that can really be played. But if we have nothing to develop, we have to take the open attack. Zonite Urchin is the counter to this, and even then, it's not that great. So we have to develop here. Chump Wump can't be played. The rest has to be spells. Ezreal can be played too, but it doesn't feel good. We have Glimpse Beyond to counter the first Mystic Shot. Okay, Jury Rig happens. This is why we developed first, or else we would have not got this damage in at all. So that's 1 times Mystic gone, 1 times Jury gone. That sucks. Really bad hit. Really bad hit. When I take the Skulms every time, they have the second Mystic Shot, good for them. I'll play the Hawk here. This might be an open attack on this mana. Of course. They're running out of cards, which is good. They have rummages and such. Alright, we play Kalista. Thermal Beam's the best answer to her. They probably don't have two Mystics in hand, but you never know. Gotcha plus Mystic is another chance. Her being buffed like that, it's pretty strong. That's a really good turn for me. This is a great turn for me. They'll block this, but I get to draw a card. It's not a big deal. They'll attack with the Ezreal. Oh, they're gonna really go for it. So Ezreal's dying here. 1x. Oh, okay, maybe not. It's fine. Got him really low. We're gonna play the They Who Endure pretty soon here. Sejuani's next though. If they were to develop, we would just freeze it. We have this in hand now, or this in hand. It's nuts. Gonna pass here. They want to use this Mystic Shot. Okay, they play Gotcha. I think we have to save this for damage. I think that's a must. I think it has to be damage. I don't think we save it on the off turn. So we have to make them out of vengeance range in a lot of cases. This is setting up for something if they play it onto the... They're hovering Sejuani. Oh yeah, 1 times Gotcha. We go for attack here with the Fury, I'm pretty sure. Tough, 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 tough. You're between me and glory. It's really tough. Do we try to get it in now? Probably not. That's the one of vengeance though. The one of vengeance gone. We develop the She-Who after. And they lose -1 Ezreal. They probably play Rekindler next. It's not a huge deal. This puts them down to 7 too. We think I just let that happen. Play the They Who. This says it's bigger, so I'll play that. The Can't Rune Nation. Is there literally any counter to this? Like, there had to be like double Gotcha and a Mystic Shot. It has to be something insane. I still think we wait and go for the attack or develop another one of these. But it actually, between this and Atrocity, and they can't kill me, I should have this. There's literally nothing he can do here. Game's over. Yay! Took one. 1-1. You know what? I'm not gonna get swept completely out of the tournament. This is a good start. Good start.
That's how we do things in Bilgewater.